Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to take you through step by step how to get done your daily in the Infinite Archive. I've had a lot of people, watching me on Twitch and wondering, okay, how do I do this? Where do I go? What are some of the items that I can get? What are the benefits for doing this? And so I thought, you know what? Let's make a little step-by-step guide, show you all around, give you some tips as I go through it. So we're actually going to go through in battle. And I'll tell you some of the tips that I go by so that you can easily do this daily every day to get all the benefits and get some really cool items. So let's begin. We're gonna pick our class here. We got our warden today, our Frostygon, which I know we all love. And there we've got Barry. Barry, we gonna show him what to do today? Barry, are you in a good mood today? Hi, Barry. All right, Barry, let's go show him what to do. So first, now Barry's just showing off for you. Oh my gosh, Barry. Okay, first thing we gotta do is go to the archive. So let's go to our map. I back out all the way to the big map. I go over and click on Apocrypha, and it's right over here. All right. The entrance there for me is because I got a little quest that's in there already. So all we do is just click on it. It says travel to the Infinite Archive, and yes, confirm. That's what I want to do. All right, so I'm going to go in there. Really cool kind of environment in here. But let me kind of show you around as we log in here. All right, here we go. Now, first thing is that we've got to go over here and get the daily. Now, I've done mine earlier today, but you're going to go over here and talk to Master Malgeist. All right, and so he is going to give you the quest. So you talk to him, all right, and get the daily the quest from him over here. After you do that, you can actually begin. The doorway is right here, the archival wings. All right. Now, before we go in there, let me kind of show you around a little bit. This place is really kind of neat. All these kind of different layers. You've got a few things. You've got the entrance and exit, which is over there. Over here, you actually have a little hourglass where you can reset the instance, and it'll actually kick you out, and then you can come right back in and start it from scratch for whatever reason. If you're doing some type of run where you're hoping to go a long way and you don't get all the visions or verses that you want in there. You also have this area here that if you want to end early, I mean, you could just kind of leave and it'll register for you. But you could also click over here, this little thread over here, and you can actually stop the run early. You have to be the leader of your party to be able to do that. Then over here so if you're coming in through and you're looking at the little doorway, off to your left, there's your first vendor. There's two of them. I like this little graphic here too. All these little books come up to make a little bridge. You go up here and there's a vendor to all different kinds of things. All right, from anything from furniture pieces to upgrades to your character to make the archive a little bit easier. Things that make you stronger, faster, things that give you more threads. Your threads are your lives that you're in here. So lots of different things in that. The other one, which is over there, if you can kind of see, if we go over this way. Boom, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. All right. This one is the weekly vendor. So this weekly vendor, he'll have different things on there. So sometimes he'll have like got the Lady Thorn shoulder on there. You'll have different items, room box fragments. Oh my gosh, do they have an Ichor? Oh my god, or an Ichor? I didn't know that this week. Oh my goodness. Okay, how many things do I have? I've got 51. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. Okay, here's the thing. here's the thing. The daily that you do, okay, the daily quest that you do gives you one of these. When you collect 50 of them, and I'm close, hold on, go to the achievements, go to Icor, still call it Ichor. You can get a horse. You can get a mount. Oh my gosh, can I actually get this right now? This is not how I thought this video was going to go. All right, I only need 3 more. What can I afford? Let's go into here. All right, let's go in there. 3 times 15 is 45, and I've got 50. Oh my gosh, I did math. Let's buy. Oh my gosh, can we do this right now? 1, 2, 3. We've got the... I have not seen this. Hold on. Hold your horses. Literally. Hold your horses. Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. Can I preview it right in here? No, I cannot. Let's set active. Boom. Okay, we got to go outside the instance and come back. All right, hold on. I love this. Okay, so let's go back outside. Let's see this this new mount. I have not literally I've not seen this. I haven't seen anybody riding around with it. I don't know what this looks like. Yeah. So yeah, so this is one of the cool items that you can get in here. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. Oh, I love the ink globules because the bad guy, the entity that we're going against is called Thoat, which is this ink, the ink with the books and stuff, theme going on. Yeah, does it do anything if I press my space bar? No. You just have all the little globules. Oh, but the globules float around. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, I love the green coming from the eyes. Definitely this kind of demonic, and I like it's I'm saying it's a whole demonic horse, and the horse's tail. I don't know if you can see the horse's tail in this. It was waggling. It's just a cute horse at heart. That's all it is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, there you go. There's one of the things that you can get if you go into the archive. That's too cool. I wasn't expecting to get that today. Yeah, so always check that vendor. It's it's a weekly. It changes weekly. Has different things in there. So really kind of amazing. Hey, that's a great start to the video right there. I love it. All right, so we've got our daily, we've got our stuff in there. The other thing that goes on in here, I'm trying to think of all the little things, is that that currency that I use to buy it, they're called archival fortunes, and you collect them along the way. So if you go in here, you'll have that in there. Oh, and I just remind me, pop in here, you do not have to get Necrom. You don't have to buy Necrom to have access to this. All right, to have access to this place, it is a base game feature, so everybody can get in here and have fun. So you do not have to have bought Necrom and installed Necrom to be able to play this. So, which is really cool. I'm glad that they did that. All right, so here we go. So I got everything. How's all my stuff? I'm all good. Maybe I'll charge up my staff a little bit, and everything's good to go. All right, Barry. 4 threads remain. So threads are like your lives. How many lives you have in here? They're called threads, and it's really if you had like a group, you'd be able to, it's how many wipes per group. Oh, I should mention a little bit about that. Is that you can go in here in kind of 3 different ways. You can go in here solo, and actually probably the best way to do this is show like the leaderboards and such. Is that you could go in here solo, you can go in here duo with another person, or you can go duo. It counts as a duo if you go in with a companion. So you can take a companion along with you if you want to as well. So if you're looking to place on leaderboards or do other things, you've got that. So there's weekly leaderboards where you actually get, if you make the leaderboards, just like your arenas like VMA and such, you will get a mail after, I think it's on Mondays, after it resets. If you've placed on leaderboards, and you get a like some transmute crystal, a geode, and a piece of gear. So, all right. So, okay. So to begin, you pop on in here. There is a doorway that goes right back to that lobby that we were in. And then to start things off, you've got this little circular thing with the little globules of ink right at the top. So nothing happens until you enter that ring. All right. So let's get ourselves prepared. I'll get my first skills ready to go. I'll enter, and they show up. So here we go. We've now begun the fight. And it's always in 3 waves. So here's our first wave. Nothing too big. We go on a little further. There's another wave. All right. Get out of that. Go get him, Barry. Let Barry chomp on that last one. Nice berry. And then our last group. So there's small little areas, some smaller than others, which I may... Whoa, there's a big... Oh, because interrupt him. Stop. Sir, this is the Wendy's. Ow. And early on, these guys don't have too much health or hit too hard. Later on, it goes in. Now, all right, stage 1 completed. All right, and there should be a little way for me to get out of here. Okay, so if you look in the top right-hand corner, it's a little hard to see, but this shows you where you are in the Infinite Archive. All right, so and reading from left to right, it is what arc that you're on. All right, that's the bigger number. That's I don't want to say bigger number, but anyway, that's the arc that you're in, the overarching thing. Within it, you have cycles and stages. So you do 3 stages, you get a new arc. You get 5 arcs, you get you get a new cycle. Okay, let me say that from the beginning again. I confused myself. All right, so from left to right, arc, cycle, stages. If you complete 3 stages, you go on to a new cycle. You complete then 5 cycles, you go to a new arc boss. Yeah. So you'll see that. So right now it's 1, 1, 1. When I go into this newer area, it's going to be 1, 1, 2, because we'll be at the 2nd stage. All right. Now, let me show you this too. At the end of each fight, you can go to a merchant and you can buy things that you might need. You can do a little bit of repairing, which is really nice. All right. But then you go over here to this book, and you've got something called verses. These verses are these little boosts to your character for the next stage. All right, to the next stage, to the next area that you're going to. And they only last for that long. Now, sometimes they can make and break a run because they're really good. Like this one helps me to do more damage with AoEs. This one gives me a shield. This one gives me more stamina. So you can kind of, kind of plan ahead. And after you've done these a few times, you'll get to know which ones are good and which ones are, not as good, and which ones are situational. So you have these, which are just for the next one. When we get to our first boss, I'll show you ones that actually are permanent for you for your run. So it's a little bit of RNG to be able to, to have go far in a run if you get the right combination of different verses and visions, they're called. So for the verses, let's grab the augmented areas. I like that one. All right. So we go into our next area, and you'll look, we're going to change from 111 to 112. Okay, let's start our first battle. We're going to walk into that area. Here we go. Off that. Next wave, so go up a little bit here. Barry's going to get them. Same kind of things for a lot of the basic stuff. Okay, The third round always has a little bit extra. So there's a bone guy right there. I usually try to take them out first and let my AoEs take out everybody else. That's kind of my strategy. We're going to get, fairly soon, we're going to get a little bit of a tougher mob that you have to take out sooner. So that's why I'm not talking about too much strategy. These first few ones, you're just going to kill anything that you come across. And then if you get that wave where you have a little bigger enemy, go after the bigger enemy first. All right. Oh, here's an interesting verse. This is where you put like an eye down there that taunts. That's really kind of cool. Oh, I'm glad this happened. Every once in a while, you're going to get a portal to the unknown. The portal to the unknown has these either little puzzles or they have people for you to try to kill in combat or whatever. But if you complete it, what happens is that you get an extra one of those verses. So you go in with 2 verses, which is really cool. You can actually see your verses if you hit, is it F5? Yeah, F5. You can see what my next, oops, in the top right-hand corner, what I've got. So I've got eye-catching. And after you start to acquire more of them, you're going to have like a whole list over here. So, all right, let's see what we got for our portal into the unknown. Oh, perfect. This one. Okay. You've got an angry farmer, angry butcher in here. And he's going to do something to you. Watch this. He's going to get upset at you. And he turns you into a goat. Oh, and he's chasing. You can sprint. You can use your sprint button. You see my sprint going there. Now I'm trying to find sweet rolls. If I eat 3 sweet rolls. Okay, here we go. All right. I can turn around and boop them. All right, there's one. Run. Woo. Now, if he kills you, it's no big deal. You don't, like, lose any lives or anything like that. Parkour. But you don't get that extra thread. Run around. I always tend to kind of go counterclockwise. Let's see, do I see another one? Ooh, I see one over here. Boom. Let's go grab it. It's all a little glowy. Okay, grab it. Now, if it says turn and fight, then we go chase him. We hit him with our ultimate. Get my ultimate ready, and boom. Got him. Yeah, so you've got to hit your ultimate key to be able to take him down. Love it. Now, at the end of bosses or at the end of that, you will get a little chest that can give you some gear and some other things. And there, sometimes it's stuff that you're missing too, which is nice. And some, look at that, it says archival fortune, so I got some fortunes. That's really cool. All right, let's get Barry back. Anytime there's a transformation, I got to bring Barry back. Hi, Barry. How you doing, bud? All right, let's see what we get for our extra verse. Ooh, this one puts a glob that you can throw. This gives me a little bit of some extra healing. This one's kind of cool because it puts a little, if they start to glow and I damage them or I boop them, I get some gold drops on down. So let's do that one for fun. All right, we're now at 112. We're going to go to 113. And remember what I said, when we hit that 3rd stage, we're going to do our first cycle boss. So let's go here. So this should be yes. You always come to this platform, which is very tiny, especially when you get enemies like dragons, which I keep on getting swatted out and stuff. But in here, we have different world bosses, trial bosses, all the bosses from all around Tamriel, all right, that you have to battle. And sometimes they have the same mechanics. Sometimes they have more mechanics later on when the enemies get stronger in here. But this one, I believe this is the one from, is it Vault of Madness? Forgetting which one. He's the one that like runs all around the place. So we're going to take him out. And we've got the, if you look down there, I've got user's eye. So I can actually use that to taunt him away from me so that I can just open up on damage. Barry, why are you on the... I tell you, he lives on the edge. Barry literally lives on the edge. Barry, get over here. Here we go, Barry. Let's do this. Let's put that over there. So he's going to look at that. There you go. That turns him around. Let's go get him. Ooh. And I hit the shakedown button. Oh. Did I actually get some gold out of that? Let's see. Ooh. Look out for that big AoE over there. Yeah, he's still going after that eyeball. All right. See, he's gold right now. Shakedown. Oh, I got him. I shook down the boss. Let's get out of here. Whoa! Well, that had a pretty good knockback to it. Let's put the eye back here. Oh. Take him out. Ah, there we go. Good job, Barry. All right. Did I actually get some gold at oh, maybe I didn't do it fast enough. Yeah. Usually you'll see like little piles of gold. Oh, wait, there it is. Right there. There's the gold on the ground. Yay. How much did I get? 100 gold. Nothing to sneeze at. All right, so here's the chest. At the end of each one, you can get... Let's see. Was there any new pieces of gear? Nothing too much there. All right. Now, this is a vision, not a verse. Now, these visions lasted me for the rest of the run. What do we got? Ooh, we got some good ones. Direct damage increased by 3%. Health recovery increased. Full coffers, all gold gained by 31%. Let's go with a direct damage increase. We hit harder. All right. So we do that, and you're going to see now. See how it's good? It floats up into the top right-hand corner. Now, this one I keep all the time. So that's going to be with me till the end of my run. All right. So now you've pretty much seen the basics. So you go from, the next thing I enter, I'm going to be at 1, 2, 1. And so then I'm going to go up through the stages, and then 1, 3, 1, and then 4, 1. And then when I get to 1, 5, and I finish up at 5, 2, that's going to be that I'm going to go and after the Arc boss, which is Thoad. So let's keep it going here. Now, we're going to start to get some harder enemies. I don't know if they start now or in the next one, called Fables. And the Fables are the ones that you want to concentrate. That's where we get into tactics a little bit. All right? So let's see when they come out. They might not come out yet. So we go, no, but just the regular, normal ones. Again, we get 3 rounds of enemies. Guys still knock me down. No matter what the content is, those Striders have always had that knockdown against me. And then the third one that comes out over here. Let's get these down. I see a guy with fire over there. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got all of them down. There's our little merchant. I think. Let's see what verse we get with this one. The globs, the archive. Ooh, I like this one. Archival Evasion, because it's just large-scale attacks just don't hurt as much as they used to. Damage taken from area effects is reduced by 30%. I like that. That's a really good one. I'll usually take that one. All right, then we go on through. Next, and all these rooms that we go into are random. So they're never the same, you know. So there's a set of maybe, I don't know, like, I don't know how many different ones there are, maybe 10 or so. But you get them randomly assigned to you. All right, let's get this guy here. Boom. Big hits. Yeah. Well, if I didn't mention, this is Frostygon. This is my IA build. We got to change the terminology. It's now Infinite Archive. Oh, there's the big guy. I'm going to remember that happened before. I'm going to concentrate on him first. Move out of any AoEs. Get him down. Boom. There you go. By the time that happens, the AoEs I put on the ground are taking out some of these other guys. That's usually my strategy. I usually go after the toughest guy first. Take him out and then go from there.
Verses and visions aren't just
Alright. Oh! If you see, we back out of this. Up in the top right-hand corner, it's 1, 2, 2. So I'm now at my, very quickly, I'm at my, going towards my 3rd stage. So I'm now going to go after another boss. So it's a boss round next. So what can we do for a boss round? Each of my damage, let's do the class embodiment. My class skills do more damage. Let's do that. Oh, Villathoron. Hi, Villathoron. Let's go. Forward around. We're just going to do a lot of damage. Oh, wow, she's doing a lot of damage. We're going to stay out of that circle. That circle is bad. There you go. Cycle 2 complete. So not too hard. You don't think you just got to kind of pay attention a little bit too. And when you're going solo or if you're going duo, it's the same. Oh, I didn't say it. It's the same level. There is no like veteran mode. It all starts normal, and it just gets harder and harder as you go on through. So that's why you'll see like with a solo run, you know, people might get to like Arc 3, Arc 4, Arc 5, and if you see people going in duo, you might see them going like 7, 8, 9 or something like that because it's the same damage, same everything, same curve. What do we get this time? Nothing too fantastic. Ooh, better healing done. Ooh, better crit chance. We'll go offensive. Let's go and do that. Alright. Ooh, I like this little hallway, because sometimes there's stuff that comes from the sides like that. Let's see what we get. We're starting this one off. Going over there. There. Oh, there's... Oh, here's a... Wait, no, that's not the newest one. That almost looked like it. Those fables. Because there's fables that come out. And what the fables do is that you have, like... This is where you get some of like totem masters and infusers and stuff from different trials come out, so they're a little tougher boss, and they can make the battlefield quite small because you got all these things that you got to watch out for. All right, is there a big one down here? Oh, just a bunch of little guys, nothing too bad. Right? That's not a fable yet. No. They kind of look like those. This guy's a little bit bigger, but nothing too bad. We'll block that. Barry will take care of that guy. Get him, Barry. Oh, that bleed and stun is so good. Alright. So 1, 3, 1. Ooh, exsanguinate. Oh, I like that one. Your direct damage abilities cause enemies to bleed. Oh, that's a good one. Any of the bleed stuff's very good. Alright. Next. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see what we got. Do we have her yet? I'm looking around. Nothing too much yet. Barry's going after the archer. Barry doesn't like archers. How's this guy up here? So the guy up here, there is. Go get him, Barry. I'm trying to be sneaky. Ooh, there's a page. Okay, one of the little like, oh, this big guy. take down that bulwark. That bulwark has a thing where like it'll reflect damage back on you when it's enraged. You gotta be careful. All right, let's grab this. This is actually one of the, you know how we have the Into the Unknowns? There's one of them where you have to pick up some pages of like books and boxes. So I'm on page 8 of 10 for this one. So, all right. That was good. Up on the side here. All right, what we get to this one? Ooh, I like that one. The Augmented Areas. Very good one. You've had that one before. All right, so it's 1, 3, 2. So that means that we're going to be at our boss round. Who do we got? Oh my gosh, the Harbinger. Oh, I haven't told you about something yet, but this might be a good opportunity to do it. When you get into the second arc, because we're on the first arc, if you beat the first arc, or when you, because you're going to follow my guide, you're going to be doing fine. And you get to that, the great equalizer is that they start to throw these things called marauders out at you, and there's 3 different types. There's a fire one, this guy. There's one that does like wind, and then there's another one that does like water. And oh my gosh, dude, they hurt. They're really tough, and they can ruin your day. So anytime we see, so this is the lesser version of that Marauder, only because, you know, he's in as a boss fight early on, so he doesn't hurt as much, but we still have to be careful for him because his strikes are so quick, and when he's a Marauder form, they hurt a lot. Like without even blinking, you know, you've got like 40k damage on you, and you're dead. It's crazy. So all right. We're not taking any chances. We're going after him. Come on, Barry. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, look what popped up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so everybody panic. Everybody panic. We have an opportunity for this little loot goblin. So we got to take out the loot goblin. Please don't die. Loot goblin over here. Take him out, and you can get some extra loot. Okay, so we're going to grab it. Grab the extra loot. All right. This has caused so many deaths. Oh my gosh. And that one was actually kind of hard to see because these other scamps kind of look kind of like them. All right. So stay out of all of his bad stuff. All right. You actually have some cool animations in here. I like this. Barry, go get him. Oh, really? You're at 0. You're listed at 0. You're going to make me do the mechanic? Oh, my goodness gracious. Are you kidding me? Okay. Basically, you got to stay on the outside. Take out all these portals. Barry's trying... Look at that. Barry's trying to get him from inside. Look at that. Barry, go get him. Barry, I think you got potential, Barry. Look at that. Barry's trying to get him... Sometimes Barry is just like the Wonderkin. He just like, you know, all the logic says that the bear should die. I think it's just Barry. He's special. We love to joke about him. Get him. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna let Barry take care of it. Good job, Barry. Barry, you get a treat. I love it.
The violent tendencies of mortals with much to lose. I'll bring your spoils to Master Maty.
There we go. All right. What do we get for a vision this time? Let's see how... Ooh, Armored Shell. This was as a really nice defensive one. Because damage taken by damage over time attacks are reduced by 3%. That's a really good one. Now, I might not get the fancy ones that I want to get. So I'm going to kind of explain some of them. There's you get some that are that can help your heavy attacks. Stuff to help your light attacks. You can even collect these ones that if you collect all 3 of them, you could either become an ice, werewolf, or fire transformation, avatar. And you get like unique skills and stuff like that. Really, really fun. So there's a whole thing with all the visions, and so I've been unlucky so far. I mean, quote, unlucky, because we're still getting some good stuff. But you can actually put together so that you're actually running around and you're one of those big behemoth werewolves. So like I said, I think that's part of the draw. It's like, why, people ask, like, why do you keep on coming back to it? It's because it's the RNG. You don't know what you're going to get. All right. Then we have all these little multi-level ones. Gosh, I think the Fables have to be coming out pretty soon. Let's see. If you go into this one, the Fable usually shows up on the other side if it's going to show up. So let's see. Let's go here. There it is. Fabled Totem Master right there. So we want to take him down early. If we don't, he'll cast totems. Fire totems and such and everything. Oh, yeah. There we go. That was good to show. Yeah. So when they, you start to get used to it after you do this a lot. Just kind of like when you do like other arenas where you know where the enemies are going to spawn. Oh, there's the one guy in the back there. Oh, these little Durzogs seem like, oh, they're not too big of a thing. They bite you later, especially later on. You actually see it there. They have a bleed on there, which is really rough. All right. There's another one here. Boom. Take these guys out. There you go. We got a berry. Good job. And there we go. So we're 1, 4, 1.
No one in the archive has martial skills.
Oh, there's our archive elevation. I really like that. Really good, a standard one. Ooh, and we've got a little extra one. What's this portal going to take us to? Oh, okay, here's one of the puzzles. This is one of the puzzles. I'm not the best at the puzzles. Okay, we'll see what it is. Basically, you're going to click these in order, and it's going to open up different ones of these little, like, globular things on the floor. So if I go this one, okay, that one's 1. That's the first one. So that'll open that up. Is this going to be in order? No, it's way out there. That one's, okay, that's the ending one. That's the second ending one. And then it's that one. Okay, so that's the second one. So we want 1, oh gosh. 1, 6, 2. So 1, 6, 2. 1, 6, 2, 4. 1, 6, 2, 4, 5. 1, 6, 2, 4, 5, 3. Let's see if we can do this. 1, 6, 2, 4, 5, 3. All right, run. No! That first one came back too quick. Oh. That's a tough one. Oh, man. If you have 2 people, it's a little bit easier. But that's how you do that. Then when you get to the other side, there's one of these 2 that you unlock to clear those out so your partner can go on through. Ah, man, we missed that one. That's okay. Only thing we miss is a thread. But you got to see it. All right. Here we go. Coming on through is our next area. Right, they usually pop up over here to the left. There you go. There's our Totem Master. Let's get that down first. Boom. There we go. Block that. Yeah, anytime you see like a heavy attack with those little lines coming out, always block it. You might be able to take a couple of hits in the early stages. Later on, not so much. Alright, here we go with all the big boys. Shooting fire, running at me, starting trouble. Get you down. Barry's going after him. Barry's going after him. Alright, and then we have our next one's over here. Let's go after the big one first. Whoop! Running over me. It's like taking out the big one first. Going right through. Then I can deal with the smaller ads, because sometimes the ads will just die to your AoEs. So my tactic is always go after the bigger guy. Yeah. Alright, there's stage 2. So that's 1, 4, 2. So now we're up against another boss. What do we got? Oh, here's a good one in here. Rebirth. Basically, if you die, a crystal comes up and you get reborn. So you don't lose one of your threads. Yeah, let's take that one just in case I die. Rebirth, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. Zabaza. Zabaza in here. Okay. Let's take him down. I think in the earlier rounds, he's not too much. You can kind of burn him down. But yeah, so there's like a whole mess of these and everything. So you have to kind of like remember all of your training from all your different trials and dungeons and world bosses. But if you haven't seen them before, you just kind of go after them and see what they do. All right. Let's get him done. All right. So he's beaming. Oh my gosh, we got a gold goblin. All right, loot goblin. All right. Abandon the tactics. Going in. Now, some people don't know is that at one point, if he starts to teleport away, you can just interrupt him. Let me see if I can get him to get to that stage. I might die doing this. Let's see where he goes. Yep, there he is. So all you gotta do is interrupt him, and he'll still stay in battle. Okay, okay, now we're in trouble. All right, I did too much for that. Let's get him down. Woo! Tentacles. Oh, gosh, all those little globules want to hit me and destroy me. We won't let them. Dodge roll that. Wow, there's a lot going on this way. If you don't kill him right away, let's tag him. So tab target. Barry, you stay on him. Look at all these globules. They're all going to blow up. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Pure chaos. I love it. Oh no, Barry's dead. Barry, you gotta get Barry up. I've never seen so many. Maybe on this guy don't go after the loot goblin? I don't know. He's going down underneath. Where you going, buddy? Alright, Barry, finishing him off. Dodge roll. All these guys going after me. There we go. That was fun. That was one of those just stay out of as much. Oh, there's our loot goblin. We did this all for the loot.
It's more likely that they're
Love it.
mimic fragments. Just informing you.
That was fun. All right. Oh, here's one of the ones I was talking about. This is the ice one is the crystalline. So crystalline fortification, frost and cold melt away from you. Frost damage taken is decreased. So part of the crystalline set, when you acquire 3 unique crystalline visions, you gain access to the avatar defensive verse, which is the ice guy. And so what happens is that once you have all 3 of these, you then have to wait and acquire a verse that will show you transformation into it. So we can go here. You can see we're getting a nice little collection now. So these stay with us, all of these visions. So there we go. It's really pretty cool. So like I said, you can have different runs just based on the RNG of everything. All right. So now we're on 143. So we will be starting 151. All right. So 151. Ooh. There's a Fable Flame Shaper up there. Let's go get it. Take that down first. That can ruin our day. That Flame Shaper is the one that has little spinning flames over his head and stuff. You see it in VMA and other. Block this. Anytime you see something going to do, you know, a heavy attack at you, block it. Yeah. Those heavy attacks can hurt. Those. Come up here. Again, I find the main bad guy. I go up against him first. I move around things, making sure that I stay out of the... Ooh, block that heavy. Look at that. So much stuff is going down to my AoEs that I set down. That's why you want to have a good mix of AoE, direct damage, damage over time. And, excuse me. And Frostygon does that. So.
Don't
Alright.
forget to make your choice before traveling to the next wing.
Ooh, that eye catching is really a nice one. That's that one that puts a taunt. Alright, let's do that. Alright, again, some strategy stuff with this one. You go up these stairs over here. There's always a fable right at the top of the stairs. So what I'm going to do is do this. Get this, go here. Put the eye catcher right there so they all look at it. There we go. And I'm going to go after the Flame Shaper first. Flame Shaper is down. Now life is a whole lot easier. They're all looking at it. Yeah, that was a good pickup. Good verse. Alright. Dire Wolves. Get some Dire Wolves here. We'll block this heavy attack. Nice. Yeah, anytime you get the white lines, it's a heavy attack. Anytime you get the red lines, it's a interrupt. Let's go around here. Ooh, there's a big guy up there. Oh my gosh. That's the bristleback. So I usually will run all the way up here. Oh, block him. Ooh, and I got another one of my eyes. Everybody go look at the eyes. Go look at the eye. It's a pretty eye. Go look at it. There you go. Barry's taking on the big boar. Go get it, Barry. There you go. Good job, bud. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if that felt fast for you, but it felt fast to me. We're now at 152, which is now going into the Thoat round. So let's go into here. Oh, we got some nice defensive. All right. Let's go on in. All right. So we're in this little broken down area, ruins arena. It's going to pop out over there. So what we have here is that the boss is going to have a few things for us. All right, the boss is going to appear out of a mirror. Everything kind of looks like almost like ice or anything like that, but it's actually shards of mirror. And so we've got the boss, who we've got to be careful, you know, if he does some heavy attacks and everything. He also at one point puts a whole bunch of like little AoEs on the ground of glass. You got to stay out of those. All right. Can also then put a bubble around himself that will reflect damage back to you. Actually, he absorbs the damage, and then these little globules, almost kind of like that little thing out in the distance, and then they'll all shoot at you at once. So you got to be careful of that. And then depending on how long you take, there might be like a little eyeball that comes out that shoots a beam at you. So all little things. But I always say with this one, take your time. There's no rush in this. You got to just kind of watch out, and I'll kind of guide you through as we go through. Is take your time, and remember, you're going to be laying, all these little AoEs are going to come out, and they're going to be kind of laying on the ground. So you kind of want to just move yourself, you know, backwards out of them, and kind of, you know, draw and control the fight. Because it is a small room. It gets bigger as you get to later arcs and more enemies. We replace this down. There's my AoE. There's this. There's that. I'm doing heavy. So there's the AoE on the ground. I just slowly back out of it. Alright, now there's the thing. So I'm going to stop. See, that thing's going to hit me. Boom. So you just slowly back out of these things. You should have enough healing. Now there's also these little globs over here that you got to take care of. If you don't, they do a really big, a good dot on you. So see, I'm just kind of going through. Alright, nothing too much. I watch out for any kind of attacks. See, there's this heavy, so I'm going to block. Boom. No worries at all. I'm just backing up out of it. So he puts down another AoE, and I'm just kind of, you know, peppering. Oh, there's the I-beam. So if you're careful of that. So you've got the I-beam, plus we've got the shield. So I just wait. I don't attack him. Alright, so he's back here again. Alright, I'm just walking around. Oh, there's a Globulo. Let's get the little Globulo guy in there. And I'm just kind of moving around the arena. Dodge, rolling. There's another Globulo guy. Make sure I've got that. So again, look at that. And I'm just kind of doing this patiently as I'm going around. Yep, real nice and easy. Oh, there's the heavy attack. I'm going to block it. Boom. Let my AoEs and my dots do the work. Keep on just backing out of it. Got another shield, so I'm going to stop attacking. Barry's not, because Barry is ruthless. There we go. We'll keep on backing out of these things. Ooh, there's a little Globulo guy. We're going to take him out. Boom. More AoEs on the ground. Watch out, there's a Globulo guy at the back. So I'm always constantly looking towards the middle. Blocking this heavy attack. There we go. And I'm just taking my time. I'm just moving around here. Barry's doing all of his stuff. And he's just going down. Taking my time. Easy peasy. There you go. There we got the shield again. We'll just heal up a little bit. Stay out of the beam. There we go. Boom. Easy peasy. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people get freaked out because, and I did, of course, too. You know, all that glass, you know, on the ground. But if you just kind of back out of it, you do have a moment, you know, after it's been, put out there. There we go. Now, one of the cool things, see, Soul Cleaver agrees with it. When you finish a Thoat boss, you got a chance of getting a piece of gear, which is really cool. So, and vision. What's my vision? Oh no! Don't do this to me. Oh no! This is the vision that determines whether or not I continue down the path. I always plan on doing just my one arc for the daily, and then people know I get this one, and I'm like, oh, I've got to continue. What this Scorching support one, it is part of that the Iron Atronach set to turn you into that, where you do like a whole lot of fire damage. But what's great is that every 15 seconds during combat, you have a 50% chance to place a lava pool at your feet. The lava pool does 8,500 flame damage every 0.5 seconds and applies a 62% snare for enemies within 5 meters. As part of that Scorching Vision set, oh my gosh. It's so powerful because what'll happen is that you'll be doing, you'll be battling stuff and you'll get this, AoE on the ground. And things just walk into it and just melt. And I call it like the great equalizer. If there's different equalizers for the game to try to kill you, there's the great equalizer of that for us, that we're just battling something and it just kind of melts. So, boom. So we defeated Thoat. That's it. That's all you need to do. If you want to continue on, you go into the next one. Ooh, let me grab that page just because we saw it. I don't have to activate this yet. There we go, 9 of 10. All right, so I could go on. Now, it does, now that I'm going to be in Arc 2, it'll be, actually jumps up in difficulty. But for us, we don't need that. You can just go into here. All right. We talk to this guy that's right there. Like I said, I've already done mine. But this is who you would talk to. He'd have a little thing over his head. And then you would hand in the daily quest. So you hand in that daily quest. And you would get that some Arcano Fortunes in a little box, plus that Ichor that we already got for our mount already, which I'm excited about. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got that mount. So yeah, that's how this is done. I'm trying to think if there's anything else question-wise about how to complete that, and you can do that every day. To get all those fortunes and get all that Ichor and get all the good stuff from the vendors in here. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I said, it took me, even when explaining everything and stuff like that, it took me a little less than an hour. So, so kind of put an hour aside in your day, go through that. If I was really, if I wasn't talking, just going through it, I think I can do that in half the time within that. So, so yeah, a lot of fun. Infinite Archive has been kind of a great addition, I believe, to the game. It's a whole different kind of feel, and it makes an opportunity for making these different builds. So if you're interested in the build that I'm using, Frostygon, if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. I'll probably put that down in the comments below, or in the description below in there. And ask me any questions that you want. If there's any, put that down in the comments in there, or just say, if you like it, if you like the video, or whatever. Make sure to do all the things, subscribe, ding the bell, do all the stuff. We are YouTube partner now, so we're doing real well with the channel. I'm so excited. So, but yeah, any questions about how the archive works, that or something that maybe I forgot to explain or could explain better, just let me know. I love responding to people who take the time to comment down below. So, all right, everybody, thank you again for everything and all the support. I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.